EOM Business Network. So much for one broadcast.
After about 7 months of disagreement between the National Assembly and the executive, President Muhammadu Buhari of Nigeria finally signed the 2018 appropriation bill of 9.12 trillion naira into law, and Nigerians eagerly await its implementation. Hello there, many thanks indeed for joining us. You're watching the EOM Business Network, indeed the voice of corporate Nigeria, and we're coming to you from the studios of EOM Communications. I am Olorogo Elkanah Mowari. Today on the program, as always, our conversation is on the Nigerian economy. We'll be speaking with some industry operators about their businesses and developments in their respective industries. So on the lineup is spot on with Demi Owosheje, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Majors Chesterfield. And on the face-to-face is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Skystone Capital and Investment Limited, Ola Olabinjo. But first, the business news. It's a package you must see. Please stay with us.
Structurebase Solar Investment Limited, the renewable energy giant and solar hub of Africa, is a consultancy and general contracting company positioned to providing quality alternative power solutions in Nigeria. Since 2010, JRB Solar Investment Limited has been working strategically to facilitate innovative productions and distribution of environmentally sustainable energy solutions. JRB Solar Investment Limited is into sales, installation, maintenance, and servicing of highly efficient and durable alternative energy systems of various capacities. Its range of products and services include solar panels, batteries and solar home systems, LED light street lamps and solar power traffic lights, offline-online inverters, charge controllers, energy-saving bulbs and solar heaters, site design and layouts, inverter and battery maintenance, home and office systems installation, and many more. JRB Solar Investment Limited's clients are guaranteed 100% top quality products and services, all at affordable and pocket-friendly prices. Come over to JRB Solar Investment Limited, 2 IBM Haruna Street, Utako District, Abuja, Nigeria. Call telephone number 080-5775-5008, 080-5943-9425, 080-600-81887. JRB Solar Investment Limited, your one-stop shop for renewable energy solutions.
Let us start with information and communications technology. There is no undermining the importance of information communications technology in any contemporary society, and it is fast becoming the backbone of successful businesses globally. Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Hewlett Packard Nigeria Limited, Chukwuma Okpaka, spoke to EOM Business Network News on some developments in the ICT sector in Nigeria.
Now we have seen a shift, what we call from traditional silo IT to what we call hybrid IT. Hybrid IT is essentially because customers are not just buying infrastructure that will sit in their data center, they are also consuming services off of the cloud. So we are today positioned as one of the core providers of hybrid infrastructure, which help customers to move workload from their core traditional data center over to the cloud and bring those workloads back again. So we are doing that in providing high-end compute, high-end storage, networking portfolio, all the services around it in the hybrid compute area. The other thing also is what we call intelligent edge. We see a whole lot of things now happening at the edge. We must have heard about things like driverless cars. Even in homes now, people have their fridges, their kitchen, their doors, everything now, they all compute and send signals. So computing now is happening at the edge. So we are also at the forefront driving what we call intelligent edge in terms of compute. And in the core compute area as well, we have what we call today composable infrastructure. We saw customers move from traditional IT over to virtualization, and then it's converged system, hyper-converged systems, and we lifted the bar a little.
Still on ICT matters, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Integrated Corporate Services, Peter Akindeju, has identified how ICT has helped shape the development of the outsourcing business in Nigeria over the years.
We are almost entirely running on technology. Almost entirely. There's no aspect in this organization as of today that doesn't run on one technology or the other. As a matter of fact, let me see, how many servers do we have? Maybe about 10, thereabouts. So we do everything on technology. As of today, we are not only running on technology, we were the pioneers for so many processes that are running on technology today. You have to supply your details online. We have a system that shortlists people, and that removes bias. You know, we have a system that shortlists, and then it runs like that. We have an applicant log and administration system. Apart from that, we also, in the training space, we're one of the first companies to start an LMS, learning management system, that is, you're able to take an online training. And today we have a full LMS in place. We have over 100 courses that we have made very affordable for people to develop themselves.
In a related development, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Kairos Business Services, Babatunde Fajimi, has identified the level of effectiveness of outsourcing services to the growth of businesses in Nigeria.
In highly regulated industry, yes, it's been very effective. Formally speaking, outsourcing entered the Nigeria market space in the 90s, particularly late 90s. The awareness, the consciousness, and many more players begin to enter into the industry. But before then, oil and gas had been outsourcing. They had been outsourcing. And because it's a highly regulated environment, it's very effective. But when you have outsourcing in the informal sector, you may not be able to measure its effectiveness because the operators perhaps are not structured, they are not regulated, so the treatment they give to people that carry out the work might be suboptimal. So the measurement of effectiveness vary from industry to industry. In banking regulation, from the little research we've done, we are not there. It's not very effective because we have disparity in terms of remuneration and welfare for the employees carrying it out. But by and large, what you can't take away from outsourcing is being an alternative source of employment for a whole lot of people.
And that was the EOM Business Network News. Majors Chesterfield is a topmost furniture outfit that specializes in pre-loved leather and fabric furniture to suit the different lifestyles of its teeming customers. Majors Chesterfield's blend of unique and diverse furniture designs reflects its quest to satisfy its clients who desire total luxury and comfort in homes, offices, and public places. Its proficiency in bringing old furniture back to life gives it an enviable edge over its contemporaries. Majors Chesterfield's variety of furniture includes sofas, chairs, beds, wardrobes, footstools and ottomans, kitchen furniture, and many more. Majors Chesterfield's strong passion for furniture manufacturing, coupled with its rich experience in the industry, makes it a formidable force in Nigeria, the UK, and beyond. Please come over to Majors Chesterfield at 18A Ajani Olujare Street, Alaka Estate, Surulere, Lagos. Telephone 081 8079 9011. Emeke Onanenu is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Structurebase Property Development Company Limited.
Well, we started in 2001 and then registered as an enterprise in 2002. Then Morpho moved up to property development in 2004. And since then, we've been trying to improve on our delivery to our clients and the kind of real estate we also try to provide. Okay, we cover the whole of real estate. We develop to sell, We advise, we help people sell, we help people let, we manage, we do perfections, we do valuations. It's the total gamut. We don't restrict ourselves to any particular part of real estate. And then we've done developments in Lekki Phase 1, you know, different detached houses, terraces, flats. We've also helped market, you know, big estates like Carlton Gate, Nikon Town. We're involved from the scratch in the marketing. So, and then of course we've been involved with different real estate in Victoria Island, Ikoyi, Abuja. We've been quite, been everywhere. It's quite vibrant. A lot of players are coming in spite of the perceived recession, because people are bringing new ideas to real estate, you know. Bringing ideas from Dubai, bringing ideas from Europe, the States, and trying to create competition. So what you have now is a cross-section of real estate, from a 2-bedroom, we will have 1-bedroom flats for sale, apartments, mini flats, up until block of flats, office complexes. So we have a diverse range of real estate. So it's doing okay. It's slow, but things are looking up, because we have this tenacity in Nigeria to continue to thrive in spite of all the challenges here. Yeah, we try to, you know, draw attention to quality and also to the plight of the real estate practitioners, mainly financing, because government needs to bring about policies. So they've tried to draw attention to all that, but I don't think they're doing enough. More work has to be done on government and also the banks, because if you do not encourage the real estate sector, you're not encouraging the economy, because they all work hand in hand. The real estate sector is the first to get hit, and it's also the sector that can, you know, prop the economy up, because it cuts across all, from the MD of the company to the laborer at the site. Yeah, it was hard initially, but we've had to adapt. We realized that the social media is important. Your website can't just be a website that doesn't have value. You should be able to communicate with the world and then also reach out to them on the platforms that they use, like Facebook. I have staff that on Facebook trying to work on our properties. I have people on Twitter. They try to reach out on those mediums, because that's the way the world is going. So we're trying to, you know, put much of our resources into that. We're trying to get people to just focus on the, you know, ICT, social media, so that we can reach a larger audience. And you notice people in the diaspora pay more attention to, you know, the internet and all that. So if you're not there, you'll be losing a large chunk of the market. So that's my own view of it. So we're trying to work at improving our own social media platforms.
And professionalism, driven through a comprehensive and well-structured IT infrastructure over the years, Manifold Computers Nigeria Limited has re-engineered from a computer hardware and consumable business and launched into innovative IT solutions delivery. Manifold Computers Nigeria Limited's quality products and services include printers and accessories for effortless printing and copying, hardware sales, servers, network infrastructure, network management, general procurement, audio and teleconferencing. With its vast experience across several facets of the information communications technology industry and its solid affiliations with a number of reputable foreign companies, Manifold Computers Nigeria Limited has the professional reach and means to deliver high quality and cost-effective products and services. Visit Manifold Computers Nigeria Limited, 22 Awuyemi Close, off Oyekon Road, by Ogolana Drive, Surulere, Lagos. Telephone 080-3306-6104. Manifold Computers Nigeria Limited. Demi Owoseje is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Majors Chesterfield.
Entrepreneurship saves lives. You know, even in the UK, as privileged as most of us are, some still choose prostitution. because a lot of those foundations were not built at the right time, at the right stages of their lives, and they still felt that they were missing those things. Now, when I say entrepreneurship saves lives, I feel like it saved mine. There's so many privileged women out there who don't make the right choices, irrespective of their foundations and what they're awarded early in life. And I think that once you have a passion, and everything for me roots back down to passion. If you find your passion, you will find your purpose. Many people who make wrong choices because they don't know what their passions are. So they don't have a choice according to them. You know, so it's very difficult for me to judge, but what I can say is, regardless of what situation you find yourself in, try and find your passion. It will focus you. It will take you down paths that even you feel like, oh wow, how did I get here? Because you're following your destiny, you're following your purpose. And whatever you're brought on this earth to do, I always believe that it's within, it's innate. It's your job to find out what it is, unravel it like an onion, get to the core of it, you know? So if you find yourself, you don't know what you're doing, you're making choices, or you're letting life push you around rather than you making choices in life, find your passion and follow that as much as possible, and pray. Prayer goes a long way. I pray every single day. I pray for focus. I pray for longevity. I pray for substance, and I pray for wisdom to make better choices. So we specialize in upholstery furniture. That's our, in essence, our bread and butter. That's our speciality. So we focus on just good quality frame making, great upholstery, comfortable pieces of furniture, soft furnishings, sofas, chairs, armchairs, stools, things of that nature. And we basically, with our chairs, we build for longevity. We build solid frames, and we use an old traditional way of doing upholstery, which is something I brought over here from the UK in terms of our upholstery work. So apart from the upholstery that we do in sort of integrating beautiful international designs right here in Nigeria in our manufacturing, we also do, you know, sort of cabinetry work, which is woodwork, wardrobes, kitchens, things of that nature. Yeah, just basically anything you find in your home, basically, you know, home design. It's difficult for the average Nigerian who's never left the country. It's probably even more difficult for somebody who's never lived here to come here and conduct business here. The terrain is, it's not conducive to anybody who is not a fighter, because you have to be incredibly aggressive, not aggressive physically, but you have to be aggressive in your determination that you want to win here. Nigeria's issues are far greater than we can possibly imagine. But in the same breath, I will say this, coming from the UK, we also have our own issues. There are things here that I feel I could achieve that I won't necessarily be able to, not that I couldn't achieve it abroad, but it'll be far more difficult. I feel comfortable here with all the chaos. I call it the concrete jungle. It's chaotic, but it's got magic moments, magic pockets. That as difficult as it might be, there are moments where you just feel like, okay, it's possible to survive here.
Chebec Instruments Limited, your one-stop renewable power solutions provider, is positioned to deliver customer-oriented and innovative energy storage solutions that are reliable, cost-effective, and environmental friendly. All Chebec systems are fully equipped with robust lithium batteries, battery management systems, inverters, charge controllers, UPS, digital display panel, etc., and are covered by a 5-year warranty. Chebec Instruments Limited products lets you power your homes and your business anywhere, anytime, always.
Ola Olabinjo is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Skystone Capital and Investment Limited.
Skystone Capital, it came about as a result of the founder's experiences in the financial service sector. For me, as one, I had close to about 3 decades of merchant and commercial banking experience in Nigeria. And then a few of the directors have also had extensive experience in banking and insurance in Nigeria as well. And that, from a combination of our various ideas and brainstorming, we thought that there was a gap in the industry, in the financial service industry, and we felt that there's still a need and a role, a need to fill that gap, and that necessitated the need to start up Skystone Capital. And so far we've been quite impressed with what we have done with Skystone Capital within a short period of time, which means what we saw wasn't really a fluke, it was real. The business we do is beyond financing, and that's why we said we want to own and dominate other companies. We're not afraid of the bigger gorillas like commercial banks. It's about the skill, the technical know-how, and the passion to excel. We saw a massive gap in the SME sector, so we went in there with all the tools and implements to serve the SMEs. So what we do is we not just finance. We, for example, will take a company and look at from HR to inventory arrangement and help you rearrange and see where we can release liquidity for you. So most times companies come to us, they tell you they need 5 million as SME because the company wants to die. And all we just do is take their business, begin to look at from how they source their human capital, how they manage what's the capacity and competence of people in critical role in the organization. Where we need to retrain, we retrain. Where we need to replace, we advise them on replace. And then, because people are key to success of businesses, so our advisors, which we call our officers, look at critical elements for specific sectors. Then we go in there to look at their inventory arrangement. And then even on the sales structure arrangement, what is the ideal reorder level? Some over order, some under order, and they create panic. So we come up with a reorder level based on future projections. We look at your costing arrangement. A lot of SMEs don't even know how to price or cost. So that's why the mortality rate is also very, very, very high. So if the cost of production is 10 naira, a lot of them do not understand that what would be my cost. So where do I put HR cost, electricity cost? How do I do unit cost accounting for me to become profitable over the period? So we also monitor and ensure that we mentor and handhold you all through the process to ensure that your business not only survives, but we grow with you. The banking industry in Nigeria has been an industry that has benefited immensely over the last 30 years or more from the imperfections in the Nigerian macroeconomic setting. So the industry has benefited largely from the rent that the imperfections has created, from the import license to the capital market rent to the foreign exchange rent, and then to the one last year, which is the fixed income rent. And I say this with a lot of some of the tier 2 banks have done extremely well with doing serious financial intermediation. So I like what Fidelis has done that extremely well. I also like what FCMB has done with the retail banking. That's grown very well, very innovative. In Nigeria, we push cards as retail. We push USSD banking as retail. We push selling foreign exchange for BTA, PTA, adverts in newspaper as retail. Those are not retail banking. Those are actually, so if you, have a card, they're part of the package for me that I get mailed to me if I open a retail account. So why are you advertising that in the paper? What are the core components of your retail banking that you, so I like what Wema is doing with Alert, and they're doing extremely well with that, and they're also providing a whole lot of fintech solutions to their retail customers as well. So you will see over the period, from the whole essence of retail is still being able to enable the low end of the retail market, do a lot of mortgage financing, do a lot of SME financing. There's a huge gap and opportunity in those sectors. And those sectors, whoever is able to master the risk in those sectors, deploy technology to scale in that sector, will win in the sector. And that's where we have come to play. We play in the SME space and we play in the personal finance space. And I think we've done extremely well with the balance sheet growth that we see month on month. It is very impressive. And our shareholders are also very happy with what we have deployed, both in terms of technology and in terms of innovation in the industry.
Bring down the curtains on this week's package of the EOM Business Network. Thank you very much for having spared your precious time with us. We hope it was worth your while. But just in case you missed out on any aspect of it, then you can come with us to eomcoms.com. Deep gratitude to our sponsors for your continued interest and support. Always remember, we are champs. Oh yes, I remain Olorogun Elkanah Mowari. Please, let's do this again, same time, same channel next week. We'll see you then.